I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 Business and Hobbies gameplay review type video. And in this video, I'm going to show you and open and run a business for the first time with you guys. I already did a video of me building the business we're going to be playing in today, but today we're going to be running it. So I've already done videos on the different business type lots, the different business items, and maxing out all the new skills and more, but today is my first time running a business. And this video isn't going to be focused on getting a 5-star business or the different business alignments. I'm going to be doing those things in their own separate videos, but more so the different parts of setting a business up and running it and just testing all the different ways that you can run a business for a couple of days. So let's go ahead and meet our business partners I have made to run our business. So if these characters are looking a little familiar, it's probably because in the video where I built the business that we are going to be playing with today, I did a slight introduction to these Sims. Not like a full-on introduction, I just wanted to give you guys a vibe of who we were building the business for. But if you haven't watched the video, then you're going to need a proper introduction to both the characters and a full-on tour of the business anyways. So we're going to do that before we even jump into the video. So if you didn't watch the video where I built the business, basically what the business is a whole business based around art and all the different ways that we can run a business. So all the different ways you can run a business is providing a service. You can sell stuff like in retail, or you can provide classes. So in this business in particular, we are providing art classes, we are selling art, and then for the service, we have a tattooing business in the basement. So this is our main sim that is going to be the main business owner, because unlike retail businesses in past packs, these businesses can only be run by one person, not a whole household. You can hire on people in your household, and that's what we're going to do this time to make them business partners. But technically, there's only one business owner. So this is our full business owner that's going to be the main person that runs the business. And this is Greta Tolbert. And she is like our master of arts. We're going to be selling her artwork. I actually spent like 2 days in game like working on artwork with these Sims to sell. So we're going to be mainly selling her artwork. And she's going to be doing the art classes. And then her best friend, Jamie McAllister, has her own little tattoo spot in the basement where she gives out tattoos and sells tattoo designs that she printed up. So these are our two main Sims that we are going to be playing with today. So Greta and Jamie here are both similar in the way that they're both very creative and they're both very business driven and they're both very just kind, generous people. But everything else about them is the complete opposite, which is why they make such great friends and such great roommates and why they're going to make such great business partners. So they both have the aspiration of the esteemed entrepreneur, just because I wanted to go over that aspiration in this video because it's part of running a business. I'm not going to actually play through it, but I did want to show off all the different tiers and the requirements and whatnot. So since in my mind they're both running the business, I did go ahead and give both of them this aspiration. But as far as Greta's traits and interests go, she is creative, she is a dog lover, and actually Jamie's a cat lover, so that's why they don't have any pets, besides the fact they're always going to be running a business and don't have time. But she loves dogs and hates cats, and Jamie hates dogs and loves cats, so they can't have any pets. And then Greta is also a perfectionist. And then I've been playing with them a couple of days because, like I said, I wanted to get some artwork for them to sell. So she also gained the trait cheerful. But as far as her preferences go, I did give them some preferences as far as color and activities. So her main colors that she likes are brown and red, but she also likes black and white as accents. And then as far as activities go, she loves comedy, cooking, cross-stitching, handiness, mischief, painting. She likes photography, piano, and singing. Obviously the main one being painting. That's kind of what the whole business is run around. And then these are her looks and outfits. So this is her up close. And she normally dresses very comfy, kind of quirky, but for formal and party wear, trust me guys, she looks nice. So this is her everyday wear. She is obsessed with dogs, so she wears the dog sweater in a couple of her outfits. I love her glasses and freckles. I think it's so cute, especially paired with this hair. Like, this hair was the whole inspiration of her. Like, I saw this hair, thought of her being a dog lover, and just went from there. So this is her everyday kind of quirky outfit. And then we have her very nice formal outfit. So this is what she looks like without her glasses. She's super cute. I love her. I love her freckles. But she does get quite more dressed up than Jamie does. And then this is her athletic wear. Quite cute. I love the little socks and sneakers on her. And then her sleepwear. This is her sleepwear. Just comfy and casual. And then we have her party wear here that she gets a little bit more fancy once again. I really wanted to use this new outfit when I was making this Sims, so I kind of went all fancy with this fancy outfit. And then we have her swimwear, which I just think is so cute with this little hairband. And then we have her hot weather wear, definitely more of a play outdoors maybe kind of look. And then we have her cold weather wear. That's the same as her everyday. So this is Greta. And then her roommate, her bestie, and her business partner is Jamie McAllister. So like I said, they both have this team entrepreneur. But she is creative, she is ambitious, and she is a cat lover. And then as far as preferences go, she only likes 2 colors, which is black and yellow, which is what her whole basement vibe is. And then as far as activities, she likes baking, comedy, cooking, dancing, mischief, painting. I figured since she's creative too, she would also like painting, photography, research, and debate, because she's kind of more of a logic girl. She likes snowboarding. She's a bit more active, but in more of a fun way. And then she likes tattooing, obviously being the main thing since she's going to be the tattoo artist. So that is their personalities. Let's go ahead and look at her face. So this is her up close. She definitely has a bit of a more extreme makeup look, and she has a little bit of a piercing. I love this new hair on her. Like, this new hair and the overalls were the whole inspiration. And I know I already did a video visiting the other tattoo shop where this tattoo artist literally has the same outfit. But in my mind, when I made this sim, I had already been to the tattoo shop and I was like, oh, she wears it in black and white, so I'll wear it in black and yellow. No, the other tattoo artist also wears it in black and yellow. I was not trying to copy her, especially since our business is literally right next to hers. But it just ended up happening, and I kind of went for the whole, like, yellow and black kind of grungy look for her, which is kind of the same as the other girl. So that's my bad. But we do have the new overalls in black and yellow. Let me show you guys her tattoos real quick. She is covered in tattoos. Greta has no tattoos. But Jamie has quite a few, as you can see. So she has a big butterfly in her chest. She has 2 sleeves and 2 hand tattoos. And then she also has a big vine going down her leg. And she has a lower back tattoo. So she has all those tattoos, but her overalls cover up a lot of them. So this is her everyday wear that she'll probably be working in the most. And then we have her formal wear. Definitely a bit more masculine than her best friend when it comes to formal looks. Definitely not quite as dressed up. And then we have her athletic wear. I also used the new tank top here, gave her some socks and shorts, super cute. We have her sleepwear. I think this is also a part of the Business and Hobbies pack. I just thought it looked very comfy, so I gave it to her. We have the party wear, which again, not as dressed up as Greta and not as feminine as Greta, but still very cute in her own way. She does have some gold accessories here. And then we have her swimwear. Definitely more of a fun swimwear than Greta's. I really like this one. We have her hot weather wear, which is pretty cute. And then her cold weather wear. Since Greta sports this in the dog swatch, I thought it was perfect that it came in a yellow swatch with cats, that I just had to put her in it. Even though she doesn't really wear brown in any of her other outfits. But it's fine. It's fine. So that is the two Sims that we're going to be playing with in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into the video and give a quick tour of the business in case you missed that video. And then we will start running the business. So this is the first business that I built and the business that I will be playing with you guys with today. As you can see, it's kind of like a public art community center type of vibe. And I tried to very much blend it in with the new world of Nordhaven, since this is the world that comes with the pack. And this is actually where we live. This is not a residential business. This is just a small business venue. But if we needed to go home, our home is literally right there. So this is our business. Like I said, it's kind of a community arts studio center type vibe. So it's very much mainly Greta's color in the main area. And then the basement where the tattooing is done is very much Jamie's style. So it's kind of split style-wise, but the idea is that you could come here, you could get a tattoo in the basement, you could buy some art either from Jamie or Greta, and then you could also just have a place to come paint in the community or even take a painting class if you want it. So this is kind of what it looks like from the outside. It has a couple of different painting areas on the outside. So we have like this back, or I guess side porch here. We have some big windows in the back. This big glass areas where the classes are. We have another little painting spot over here in the front. That's also a little sitting spot that's like all lit up at night and it's super cute. But this is the front of our business. So this is where you enter the business. You have two pathways. You can either come up this way or this way, but either way you come up to the staircase. You have a kiosk here, so they can charge an hourly or just a one-time fee with that kiosk. I have a bunch of rainbow type plants here. We have an open and close sign here if we need it. You can also loop around this way to get to the side patio, but you can also get to it from the inside. But this is the main entrance. So you walk in, and it has this little sitting area in case you just needed to sit by the front door for some reason. I always think that's really nice. Has this funky mirror. I tried to have a lot of painting that looked like it could be painting that Greta did. But if you come in here, immediately if you come this way, this is how you get to the class area. So we have this little cute hallway, a lot of plants here too. But you come here, this is the classroom. So in case you are just waiting on someone to take a class or something, or maybe you're a parent, you can come sit here in this nice little seating area. There's fans. There's like little blinds if you get too blinded by the light. And then over here, I have some like storage props because right here, I have like a display of like, I would imagine different things that people are painting in the class. I also have some like storage canvases over here. And then over here is like a kids painting area. So I imagine like adults and teens come to take the class and like the kids need something to do. So they come over in this corner. And then this is where the people that are taking the class sit. Well, I guess technically they wouldn't really sit. I feel like they would actually just stand there, but they have stools if they wanted to sit. And then this is where the whiteboard is with the teacher's easel. Now, or this is the teacher's easel, my bad. But we're probably not going to run more than 1 or 2 classes. I do want to do a whole video where I show off the difference between classes, lectures, and mentoring. So we're going to be touching more on classes there, but I do want to run at least 1 class, because one of the ways you can run a business is through running classes. So this is the whole little stage area where the classes are. But then if you were to go this way, this is where Greta sells her art. And I'm thinking about having like maybe like this centerpiece be dedicated towards Jamie's art tattoo designs that are painted. But we have all these displays here for them to display their art. We also have a little indoor art painting area here just for the public. And then there's a little speaker here we can play music at. And this is how you get to the side porch that's like the community outdoor painting area. So you have that area there, and this is what this entrance looks like. I thought the windows here looked really nice. I really liked this. And then I'll show the basement off last, but that's how you get to the basement. But if you want to go to the employee area, that is upstairs. So we have a little employee only door here, and you can come up here, and it kind of is this long skinny hallway or stairway that comes up into this long skinny hallway. So we have a little seating room here. We have a little, what I'm imagining, employee bathroom. So it's like a 1-stall bathroom, has some extra toilet paper, what you basically need. And then this is like just a little hallway that leads into an employee area. So I gave them like a really nice employee area because I imagined our Sims would be using it too. It doesn't have a bed or anything. It does have a couch if you want to nap. But it has a full-on kitchen, a big dining space with a beautiful view of Norhaven, and then a little entertainment area. So you have a little TV and reading spot for when you take your break or whatnot. And then, like I said, we also have a basement. So the basement is here in the art center. So this is how you get to the tattooing and the public restrooms. Because I did put the public restrooms downstairs so that people have more of a reason to go downstairs. So when you come down the stairs, the first thing you see is the restroom. So you walk in, this is where most of the restroom stuff is. And it's very opposite vibes down here. Like I said, more Jamie's vibe down here. So we have a nice big double sink. We have some graffiti and some plants. We have 2 bathroom stalls that your Sims can use. And then if you go here, this is kind of like the waiting room because I have a tattooing area over here, but I also have like a consultation room, quote unquote, or this is where you guys come to talk business with the business owners, and it's kind of an office area. So this is why I imagine it's like Jamie and Greta's like office / Jamie's tattoo consulate area. So you come here, this is like the main desk. It has like tons of tablets, a phone, a computer you can drag over there if you need to use the computer. It has like some boards and whatnot. But I also have a seating area and a TV because in my mind, I know this isn't how the gameplay works, but in my mind, you can sit here and like put the tattoo designs up on the TV and like talk about them as you're like drawing them out with the tablets or whatever. I don't know. I just thought it was a cute idea. And then if you come this way, this is how you get to the tattooing area. So you have a big mirror with a bunch of neon signs here. And then this is the actual tattooing station. So we have some graffiti on the wall. We have some tattooing supplies. We have a separate art little selling place down here. So if she wanted to sell her art separately, she could. And then we have the actual tattooing table. And that is the whole build. It's a lot bigger than it looks, but I actually really like it. I think it looks cool and it fits in with the environment pretty well. So before we actually jump into buying, setting up, and running the business, let's look at the new aspiration that is all based around running a business, which is the new esteemed entrepreneur aspiration, which is one of, I believe, 2 new aspirations that we got in this pack. I'm not going to be looking at the other one in this video. I'll probably put that somewhere in another video, but since this one's basically about running a business, I thought it would fit into this video nicely. And it also shows off some of the things that I will not be going over in this video, and I will be saving for their own separate videos so I can kind of point those things out. And like I said, I'm just going to be going over all the different tiers. I'm not going to actually be playing through it. So it is a 4-tier aspiration. The first tier is called Friendly Founder. So I want you to grow your small business to a hopeful hustle. So I'm assuming since you can get to 5 levels of a business, which I'm not going to be trying to do in this video. Like I said, I'll probably have that be a separate video as well. But I'm assuming that's like the first star or second star maybe. And then it says have 20 customers visit your small business, and then acquire a small business perk. So you can get perks. And then the second tier is called Popular Operator. So the first one is grow your small business to a striving startup. So I'm guessing that's the next star up. Reach the first level of the dreamer or schemer alignment. So like I said, I'm not going to be playing with that in this video. I'm probably going to do a video per alignment. So there's 3 alignments. There's the dreamer, there's the neutral, and there's the schemer. And I'm probably going to be playing through all 3 of those alignments in like their own smaller, shorter videos. So be looking out for that. And then we have to hire an employee and become friends with them. Because you can hire employees, but you actually, I think, have to know the person before you hire them, which is unlike the other businesses you can run before this pack, which is interesting. And then the third tier is called Honor Home Business Person. So it says, get a happy customer, grow your small business to a neighborhood gym, which I'm assuming is the next tier. Reach the second level of the dreamer or schemer alignment. And then for the 4th and final tier, you have to grow your small business to a local legend, which I'm assuming is like number 5, the biggest star you can get. Get more happy customers, or 5 more happy customers, and reach the 3rd level of dreamer or schemer alignment. So like I said, I'm not going to be doing most of those things, but that is kind of the gameplay, that the aspiration that walks you through how to get a 5-star business is run. So let's go ahead now and jump in and actually buy the business. So I actually already did a whole video going over the differences between a residential business lot and a small business venue lot, and like the differences in setting them up in build mode and all that. So if we were living in a residential business lot to where we were already owning the property, paying bills on the property, and just switching part of it to a business, this whole process we're about to go through here would be shorter and way cheaper. But I have made the decision to live across the street and come to the venue and buy the venue because, one, that is a whole process I felt like we should go over, and 2, it includes all the steps instead of just setting up your house to turn into a business, which really is just like for rent. All you have to do is go into build mode, select that you want to live at a residential business, and then select per room whether you want it to be public, which is like business area, employee only, which is like you and employee onlys, or residential, which is just you and your household. But this is completely different. So when you come to a lot that is a small business that is unowned, which I think you could also just do this from the map, but I want to do it this way because I think it's a little bit easier. But when you come to an unowned business, obviously it's not going to be open because no one owns it. So you have to load in and you get this notification that says small business venue available. Art and Tat, which is just why I named this building. That's not in every single notification. Art and Tat is currently a small business venue with no small business. Greta can purchase this lot for her small business through the phone. And whichever sim you load into the lot on, I load into 2 sims. Whatever sim you load in on is the one that will get the notification. So, like I said, if we already own the business, this would be easier. But basically, we have to buy the business for what the building costs. So, like, the same if you were buying a house. You would have to buy it at the lot property value, and then you would own it. Well, the same way here, you have to buy the business, and then you also have to pay to open said business. So, it's not cheap to start, depending on how big your business is. Obviously, I went with a pretty big, expensive business right off the start because I just play with money cheats, so it wasn't any issue for me. But if you don't play with money cheats, that's something to keep in mind. So what we have to do here, I guess since the easiest way to do this would just to be do it on our phone. They say you can also do it on a computer. But let's go here, and we want to go business, and we want to buy a small business lot. So we have to go here, and we actually have to press play. And she brings up her phone and whatnot, and it loads us, I believe, into the map, ? Can you hurry this up? This is taking forever. There we go. We're loading into the map now. And you can select a business in any world. You don't have to select it just in the new world, but mine is in the new world and is right here. I can see my Sims live here. The other tattoo shop is here. Our business is right here. So we're going to select this. It is $118,575 because I don't know how to build cheap. But, yeah, I cheated the money. We're fine. So I select this, and we're going to start off with a present small business. I'm going to actually wait and open it separately. Alright, so let's go ahead and select to purchase the venue, and I think it'll load us back onto the venue lot. I hope. Okay, so interestingly enough, it actually brought us straight into build mode into where the lot is, which I actually wasn't fully expecting that. Okay, well, the lot value is actually $99,265. That just kind of shows you the lot property value, I guess. But here you can see it shows you here how to separate the rooms. So you have public, residential, employee. If you were playing as residential, you could choose residential. I guess we can't do employee yet either because we don't have employees. But technically we haven't opened the business yet. It just loaded us into the actual business. And I've already gone over this in another video, but it recommends you get a Hobbies and a business sign, which we have both. So I'm just going to go into live mode here, and we can go ahead and register our small business. So right here, the first thing you see is the business lot assignment. So here we can select this, or we could do a small business residential from our house. So if you already were just going from the house, you could just go straight from your home, click register small business, and then you can come here and select it that way. But also, if you already own the business and you have a ticket kiosk or a little open sign, you can also register it from the kiosk or the open sign. It is just shorter to just do it from here, though. This is the simplest way. But I have selected that it be on this slot. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is name your business. So this is pretty much combining restaurants, clubs, and like retail stores all in one when it comes to this category. But the first thing, like you can with all of these things, is name it. And I have a really stupid name, but I like the name, so don't make fun of me. It's really simple, really stupid, but I like it. So since our characters are named Greta and Jamie, I'm going to name it, and Greta is obviously the main business owner, so she's going to come first. But Greta, so G, and then the and sign, and then J. So Greta and Jamie, and then I'm combining the word artist and tattoo, because it's an artist studio class selling area, but also a tattoo studio. So we're going to name it R2. So G and J are 2. I know, sounds so stupid, but I love it. So leave me alone. Let me have it. Let me have it. So you most of the time are probably going to want to set up your own business activities. You can select up to 5 activities. You want to select 5, but you can select up to 5. But if you don't want to think of your own type of business and you just kind of want to choose one to run how the game is setting it to run, there are business presets. So I'm sure that depending on what packs you own will depend on what presets you get, because that also determines on what business activities you get. Now, I own every pack but the Star Wars and the My Shuna stuff pack. So, minus the Star Wars and the Shuna stuff pack, all the business presets you get are Art Center, Bar, Bowling Alley, Cafe, Cat Cafe. I love the fact that it chose a cat cafe, even though we don't currently have that. Community gardens, gym, karaoke bar. See, like, I'm pretty sure if you don't own, like, City Living, you probably won't get karaoke bar. Library, lounge, makerspace. That's specifically eco lifestyle. Museum, nightclub, onsen, bathhouse is specifically Snowy Escape. Park, pool, party studio, recreational center, shop, spa, and a tattoo parlor. And like I said, those are most of the ones that you get with packs. But you don't have to select a preset. It is just an option. You can just select an activity or up to 5 activities. And when you have all the packs, or almost all the packs in my case, guys, so many. I'm about to read you all of them. So keep in mind, most of these are related to packs, but this is all of them in ABC order. And I love the fact that they went ahead and put them in ABC order. Thank you. Thank you. Like, that is something I've been complaining about The Sims 4 from the beginning, that things are not in alphabetical order, and today they did it. So, love it. So, we have acting routines, all things grilled cheese, attend classes and lectures, bake, bath and shower, battle with void critters, be funny, be friendly, be mean, be mischievous, be romantic, browse and buy items, browse the web, build robots, care for animals, cast chaotic spells, cast helpful spells, cast spells in general, cheerlead, clean, conversationalist activities, cook, cross-stitch, DJ, dance, debate, do comedy, geometry, gemology, do homework, do laundry, do pottery, do research, do seances, do spa activities, do yogas, drink bar drinks, drink coffee, drink drink plasma this one. I have to make a vampire business, guys. It's just gonna have to happen. Drink ranch nectar, drink tea, eat popcorn. So if you want to do like a movie theater, you could do that. Fabricate objects, fall activities, fight fish, fix objects, flower arranging, get tattooed, give speech, go bowling, go skating, grill, hack, hang out by the fire, play, and horses play and learn, hug, kiss, knit, listen to music, look for frogs, make ranch nectar, make treats, meditate, mix bar drinks, mood bathing, painting, perform puppet shows, pets, play and learn, play an instrument, play arcade machine, play basketball, play card, play chess, play tarts, play don't wait the llama, play foosball, play a football toss, play guitar, play hopscotch, play horseshoes, play in the closet, play in the park fountain, play marbles, play on playground play physical games, which includes so many activities, play piano, play pipe organ, play pub games, play cymbals, play soccer, play table games, play video games, play violin, play a Who's Up party game, play with toys, play with infant and toddler toys, play with pets, possess objects, practice tattooing, prank, produce new track, program, put puzzles together, read, record videos. Oh my, you could literally do like a recording studio, which is really cool. Roar, rocket science, sabotage, items, scare, sing, sleep, spring activities, stay in your household sims, summer activities, swim, swipe objects, tell jokes, 10 garden, 10 harvest activities, try on outfits, use activity tables, use alien powers, use bubble blower, use cauldron, use evil ghost mastery, use good ghost mastery, use hot tub, use lawn slide, use microscope, use science objects, use science table, use telescope, use vampire powers. I'm assuming if I had the machine stuff back, you could like use camera. I'm assuming. Use werewolf abilities, use water vehicles, use jump platform, view art, view collectibles, watch live entertainment, watch movies on the TV, watch TV, wear costumes from costume shows, wear activities, woodworking, workout, and write. I'm actually surprised Woohoo was not an activity, considering that both kissing and hugging were activities. I'm just saying. But anyways, as you can tell, shit ton of activities. They are thankfully in alphabetical order, and if you want to break them down even more, there are, let's see, how many subcategories? 9 subcategories. So you can either select show all, or you could select food and drink, art and music, hobbies, fun activities, mischief and mayhem, outdoors, social, kids activities, and home activities, which I have select. They're all in ABC order. So, I'm going to go ahead and select some activities. Alright, so since this is technically my first business, I went full out and added 5 business activities for my customers to do. And when you select custom activities, it just labels it as shop. But I kind of wish I could have more. I really wanted them to also view art, but I didn't have enough room. But I did select what I thought were the main activities I wanted people to come here and do. So I want them to attend our art classes and lectures. I want them to buy and browse our art. I want them to get tattooed. I want them to use the painting easels. So I want them to paint. And I want the kids to use the activity tables. So those are all the activities I selected. And I also just realized I didn't go over the icons. So along with business activities, what kind of lot, and a name, you can also do an icon and a description. Now, I'm lazy and I don't want to write a description, but I will go ahead and show you guys the icons. So obviously, with all the activities we just read, they want you to be able to do so many different activities, and also they want to have some generic icons just for activities and businesses that maybe you thought of that other people didn't. So all the icons we have is the art brush and like little painting slab here. We have a little croissant and rolling pin for like a baking place. We have like a little martini glass for maybe like a bar or something. We have a looking glass. We have a stack of books. Maybe if you want to do like a bookstore, a library. If you want to do like a coffee cafe, you could do a coffee cup. We have a candy symbol. We have a rainbow. We also have a music note. We have a little soap bottle if you want to do like a laundry mat. We have like pots and pans, maybe for like a kitchen. We have a little heart made of knitting yarn. We have a gaming console, a little remote. We kind of just have like this random art piece, which I think is really cute. We have a burger. We have a plant where the flower is a heart. Ooh, I didn't think about making a grocery store. They have like a little grocery bag with like little bread and stuff in it. That's cute. We have a little hand holding a weight, so like maybe a gym. We have a ring for maybe like a jewelry store. We have a microphone for, or maybe like a karaoke bar. We have a llama just standing on a triangle. We have a cat paw. We have a pool symbol. We have a pottery symbol. Oh, there's just like this little plumb bob just like walking along, winking at you. That's cute. We have a tattoo symbol. We have a paradise. We have a little plant. We have a nectar symbol. And we have like a handy symbol. Now, I was thinking about just keeping on the art brush because this is mainly an art place. But since I use the art symbol and the tattoo symbol on the sign, maybe I do like a neutral symbol for the business so one doesn't overshine the other. And I'm kind of thinking the dice just because it's the right color. So let's go with that. I don't know. It also shows like two people owning it. I don't know. Also, there are entrance fees and price modifiers. So with entrance fees, you can disable them so you can make your business a free open lot to come into. Anyone can come into it, doesn't have to pay a fee. That doesn't help get money, but you know. Then you could do a one-time fee. So automatic entrance fee is $23. You can open your business up to 23 hours at a time. So the longest you could go when you do a one-time fee would be one time every 23 hours if you're constantly open. Now, you're not technically supposed to be constantly open. You're supposed to give your Sims and your employees a break. But, you know, you can totally just close and open. But, you know, your employees might hate you for that. And then you can also do an hourly fee. And if you do an hourly fee, you get like $5 an hour, which I still think is more beneficial than a one-time fee. But we're going to be nice and we're going to do a one-time fee. Now, you can do a price modifier to where you can either make everything on sale or make everything go up in price. Now, the sales only go to -25, -50. The upcharges go up to 50% and 100%. Now, I'll probably change it once we're open a day just because I wanted to see how it is on this. But this doesn't only affect the entrance fee. It also affects, I believe, how much the classes cost, like how much you can charge for a class and how much upcharge you can sell on your like things you sell, like artwork and stuff. So if you owned like a pottery studio and you're selling pottery, if you went up 50%, everything that you sold would be up 50%. But we are going to play at least 2 days, so I'm just going to start out for 0 for now. And then the last thing on this category, I know there's a lot, but I like how custom it is target customers. So with target customers, you can kind of choose what kind of customers you want at your store. Now, if you don't select this button, anything you choose is just preference. Like, you're going to get other types of customers that come that aren't those qualifications. But say you wanted to run like a daycare and you wanted just infants through children to come and you did not want the parents to come, because there is an option for parents to drop off their kids. So you could make criteria required and no adults would come. And it could only just be kids. Or you can make it where just animals come and no Sims come. You know, all that type of jazz. I'm not going to select that just because I want to see who comes. But when it comes here, it looks like there are several different categories. And this kind of reminds me of the requirement for people to join your club. So we have age, which you can select. Oh, apparently, why can you not select children? I'm actually confused by that. Oh, supervised customer. Okay, So there's an age where it's teen, young adult, elder, and adult. And then there's also supervised customer, which is infant, toddler, and child. But also, if you have cats and dogs, you can choose cats and dogs. And if you have horse ranch, you can select horses. And this is where you can choose for the caretaker to say at the business or not. Okay, that's how that works. And then you have the career category, so you can select all the different careers. Like if you want if you want to do like a cheer practice place, I don't know why you want to do that, but you can select them have to be cheer member team and whatnot. And then you can choose for them to be married or not married. You can choose their financial status, so you can choose for them to be poor, moderate, or wealthy. You can choose traits, so depending on what pack you have, depends on what trait you have. So these are like all the traits I have, pretty much all but the Star Wars trait. If they have, does Star Wars have a trait? I don't know. I don't care about Star Wars. Sorry. And then you can also require them to at least have a level 2 of a certain skill. Again, depending on what pack you have, depends on what skills you'll be able to choose. And then you can choose for it to be an occult if you have different occults in your game. You can choose a celebrity level if you have Get Famous, which unfortunately I do. That's my least favorite pack, but you can select a celebrity status, and that's pretty much it. So I don't know if I really want there to be any requirements. I mean, I guess I would prefer not toddlers and infants to come. So we could select teens and elders, and then after teens through elders, we can select supervised customers and just select child and select that the caregiver stays in the business. So I do want children to come, but I don't want infants and toddlers to come. And as much as I would love the animals to come, I don't think I'm going to select for the animals to come. And maybe let's select for them to have preferably a painting skill, considering people here are coming to paint. And I think that's how we're going to set it up. So let's go ahead and click select, and we have our business. As you can see here, right now we're in a neutral alignment, and you have to earn alignment. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I'm gonna have to look into that before I do videos on it. But basically here you can see whether you're a neutral or a dreamer or schemer alignment. And then here you can see the 5 stars to your business. So you have the first, it doesn't tell me what the stars are when I hover over them. That's a little disappointing. Right now we're at garage business status. So it increases to renown. And then here you have the business perks. Oh, this is how you get to the neutral alignments and whatnot. Okay, so you have this as your neutral, this as your schemer, and this as your dreamer. And as you level up, you can be a hopeful hustle, a striving startup, neighborhood gym, community staple, and local legend. That's that. Okay, I just didn't see it correctly where to read the names at first. Alright, and then your business value starts at $250. As your stars go up, that will go up. You can open your business, you can manage employees, manage employee tasks, employee uniforms, financial overview, or sell the small business. So when it comes to making money from a business, once you get the business up, you can sell the business and make money by selling your business and retiring with the money or whatever you want to do with it. But you could, if you have a schemer alignment, you can also cause fraud insurance money by setting stuff on fire and stuff. So that's another way you can make money off your business. But I want to go ahead and go to small business settings, and that's how you go back to here. So why? So if you wanted to go back to the category where we set everything up, you would click that button right here. But we can also go to manage employees, and I want to select hire sim. Now, Jamie right now is the only sim we can select to hire. And this kind of works kind of like hiring employees for vet's offices or restaurants. But you have to know the person. You can't just hire anyone just based off like their skills and stuff. It does show you their skills. So she has a slight charisma skill and she has a high tattooing skill. But we are going to select her, and you can automatically manage her pay or fire her. I'm going to give her a medium pay just because she's our best friend and she deserves it. And plus, I'm kind of seeing her as like the business owner. But I want there to be room to give her a raise if I want to. And for now, we are not going to hire any other employees. Like, that's just not going to happen. We do have 2 more slots. I'm thinking after we are open for a term, we'll maybe hire some of the customers we had. But here you can select employee task. So for Jamie, obviously, I want her to like give tattoos. Let's see, where's the 10 tattoo table? That's what I want. I want Jamie to attend tattoo table. I want her to be friendly, and I want her to perhaps clean. You know, just when she's not doing the tattooing, she can clean a little bit. Greta, however, I would like for her run and lecture classes. So I want her to do that. Is there like a sale things? Like, do I need to like... We can also... I probably need to select... Oh, easels are on there. No, I'm blind. I'm sorry. Okay, so I want her to attend, hold lectures, paint, scrap, and then is there like sell objects, like offer pay mentoring? So you can't just like sell objects. I guess you can just set objects to be sold, and people just come and buy them, and you just get the money. But I want to be like able to like, you know, promote my product. I guess that's not an option. Small business. Yeah, that's not an option. Okay. Well, she can be the one that fixes objects. If Jamie has to clean, she has to fix objects. And then if we get more employees, we can obviously do dedicate stuff like these things to them. But for now, we're going to set those up for their tasks. And with that, the only other categories we have is uniform. So we can assign a feminine uniform, design a masculine uniform and create a sim, or design a feminine uniform and create a sim, or assign a masculine uniform if there's a masculine sim. I am not going to do any of those things. I kind of like the outfits they're wearing, but if I did select assign uniform, these are the preset ones that come for the feminine. But I think with that, our whole business is set up. So I guess we can run it for a day or two and see how it runs. So I actually went ahead and placed all the artwork to be sold in our shop on the artwork selling boards off camera, just because I'm super OCD and I really wanted to play around with all the different sizings of the different paintings and see what fit where and how many slots there were. And I figured you guys probably didn't want to watch that, but I am OCD enough. I actually added a second little wall thing because I didn't realize it wasn't front and back. I just assumed it was front and back. No, it's not front and back. It looks like it would be, but it's not. So I placed another one here just because even though I could have probably made them all fit, I wanted to have Jamie's tattoo designs separate in the middle versus Greta's artwork all around the sides. So Jamie sells her tattoo artwork, which is why there's going to be multiples of them. But then Greta did completely singular art pieces that are like in the game, one of a kind art pieces to be sold in her store. So Jamie has one personal wall down here with tattoo designs in her tattoo parlor that kind of like showcase designs that maybe your sim could get, or, you know, perhaps you could just buy the artwork. But then, like I said, Jamie also has these two centerpieces that sell copies of what's downstairs. And then Greta, her masterpieces are here, and then all of these are just excellent. But right quick, I wanted to show you that when you place the artwork on these, which I'm assuming you could place other things on these as long as they hung on the wall, but once you place them, that little red tag shows up, so that way you know they are enabled to be sold. But you can also click on these and you can clear the surface. You can take items from surface. I'm assuming you could also place them that way. You can disable sales if you didn't want to place things on or sell things that day on that wall for some reason. And then again, we have the price modifier. And then we also have things like this. I already showed these off in my build item video, but pretty much these work the same way as the shelves and the little round platforms. Alright, so there's a couple of last things I want to do before opening up the business for public, and most of them are in build mode. So the last major thing I really need to do before setting up is assigning areas. And I kind of already showed this off in more detail when I showed off the different business lots, but basically, since I'm not living here, I'm not setting any of the areas to residential, but this works the same way into where we can set up rooms here as residential, employee only, or public. But basically, I want to make this whole upstairs area employee only. So this will be employee only. This hallway will be employee only. If I wanted to, I could make something like this residential, especially since we own it, but I don't know exactly how that works gameplay when you don't live here. Like, I don't know if that would glitch it out or if it's supposed to work like that, so I'm just gonna stick with employee only. So this whole area is employee only. Screw it, we're gonna make the staircase employee only, so it makes this door act like an employee only door. I like that. And then really, I just want to go into lots traits real quick, because even though you are on a small business, technically you can still have most traits. Let's see, lot challenges, there's some blocked out, and lot traits, there's also some blocked out. So ones that are like specifically for certain types of lots that aren't these lots, or residential only, such as celebrity home, or like we have university student hangout. On lot challenges, you can't do medicinal troubles, you can't scare seeker, and then you also on lot traits can't be cat friendly, because that's residential only, but you can be a cat hangout. And then like you can't be dog friendly, but you can be a dog hangout. And you can't be a registered vampire lair, but you can be a vampire nuisance. So there are like loopholes. You just can't have the lot traits that are residential. So I wanted to get the one that is good for like artwork, and I can't remember which one it is. I'm assuming, yeah, it's an acoustic home studio. So let's make it home studio. Let's see, we also could do conventional, and honestly, let's do penny pixels, because I want to randomly get money. That sounds nice, considering we only have 11,000 simoleons. I'm not going to cheat for money unless I have to, because I already cheated for enough money to start the business. So we're going to leave that. And then really, I know this sounds stupid, but the main other thing I wanted to do was actually have some lobby music going on. So maybe let's turn on, you know what, maybe, do we have music downstairs? Did I put music in the tattoo area? I'm assuming I did. Like, did I really not? Hold on, let me put this wall up. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I did. Never mind. I stupid. Okay, let me turn on some more like alternative music down here, and let's also change the volume here to low, but then we'll have like lobby music that's more like appropriate for like all age limits and all types of people. So maybe we can turn, not classical, I feel like that's too boring. Maybe we could have like easy listening. That sounds like business music, and we'll just leave it on medium. So people will have music as they browse for art or paint on the easels. There's no music in the classroom area, so you can hear better, and employees can turn on the music if they want to once we hire some. So I think with that being said, we are finally ready to open the business. Honestly, setup is like over half of it. Once you have it set up, it's kind of easy going from there. All you gotta do is play. So once you have your business set up and you are ready to open to the public and start your business day, there are a couple of different ways that you can open your business, but you have to keep in mind every single time you open your business, it's a 75 simoleon fee. So as of buying the business and then registering your business, it's not cheap to run a business because you also have to pay 75 simoleons every time you open. Like I said, you can stay open up to 23 hours, but your employees tend to not like that. So you gotta be careful there, because the way you treat your employees and run your business can affect your relationships with people. But the different ways that you can open your business, the easiest one is to just press the open and close button on the business tab, just like you would a vet's clinic or a restaurant or a retail store. But there are ways to do it in game too. So when we went into build mode and went to the business tab, there were suggested items, which was an open sign and a kiosk. And these items are in-game ways to open your store that also give you more options. So if you have the open sign, you can press on it and you can either open or close your business or sell your business. But if you have the kiosk, you have those options. You can sell or open, but you also have the options you had on the little setup panel to where you can do a price modifier to either give sales or up your prices, or you can use a sale ticket mode, which either disables ticket sales, does one-time entry, which is what we have set up currently, or does a reoccurring hourly fee. And from here, as long as your business is closed, you can change those settings anytime you want. Just can't do it when the business is open. But I say, speaking of opening, let's finally get down to business and have our grand opening of our small business. Now, like I said, this first day I'm going to try to run it just Greta and Jamie, and then we'll kind of reflect and see how much help we think we're going to need, and we'll hire on employees for the second day. But this first day, I do want to try to do all three business styles, which is selling a service. So I want to give someone a tattoo, I want to sell some artwork or some tattoo designs, and I want to hold a class. So let's go ahead and I say open our business. So it took 75 simoleons from us, and it says the R2 is open. Customers will start arriving soon. So let's go ahead and get Jamie set up at her station, and we'll see if anyone asks for a tattoo. A lot of times you have to offer tattoos, but we'll tend the tattoo table just to see if anyone comes down there. before, we ask someone to let us give them a tattoo. And Greta is kind of the face of the business. So she can maybe come out here. Oh, it looks like we can go up here and talk up the business. I didn't realize you could do that. But it looks like our kiosk automatically lights up when we're open, so we can easily see that we're open. Also, I love that when she's, like, talking up her business, she is, like, standing, not facing the people coming up to her business. Like, she's kind of just, like, facing the building. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it looks like the Jang family is our first customer. And we have an hourly fee. So, or not an hourly fee, but entrance fee. So they should go ahead and sign in at the kiosk. It looks like she's watching what we're saying about the business. So it looks like we persuade her to possibly check in. When she checks in, she'll use her phone. So I'm kind of just waiting. Oh, it looks like we also have the Spencer Kim Lewis family here. Oh, she checked in and used her phone. See, she's checking in and using her phone. We have our first official customer, guys. The Miss Jang is our first customer. Let's see. We also have some kids coming up. We have Jace and Olivia. Let's do some friendly introductions to them. Maybe we should stop talking about our business. We can also welcome the Sims that have checked in to the business. So let's go ahead and chat up some of the people who have checked in. We do need to meet some people, because you can't hire people unless you know them. So we need to meet some people for our customer base and for our employees. So maybe we can do a friendly introduction to this person. I want to meet all the kids. I'm really excited that there's kids here. So I really want to be friendly towards them. Alright, so we have all these kids here. We have this kid with the dreads that we could do a funny introduction to. Let's see, it looks like this person checked into our business. Fantastic. We have introduction attraction. I would rather not. I would rather not. Okay. But I'm kind of trying to see how long it takes for someone to buy a piece of art or start painting on their own before I start a class. Oh, it looks like the first person to walk into our business is this person. Looks like she might be buying one of our paintings. Oh, she has a check above her head. So we can, let's see, small business. Let's welcome to small business. Oh, the check went away. I don't know if that meant, like, she wanted to buy something. Or, like, do we have to, like, ask her to, like, buy it? Because that's how it works in retail. We can offer a tattoo service, but I don't want to do that. That's Jamie's business. I don't know. I don't know why she got... See, keeps... Maybe she's just enjoying looking at her art. Ooh, Bella Goth is here. Yes. We have to do a friendly introduction to Bella. If we could get Bella working here, please, yes. Please, yes. Oh, Alex is here. So let's do a friendly introduction to Alex. I would love to give a tattoo to Bella Goth, but I want to do a class before I worry too much about doing tattoos. So maybe let's go in here and let's just maybe stand around and see if anyone... Ooh, are the kids using the activity tables? Did we introduce ourselves to this kid? Yeah, we did. Ooh, the kids are automatically using the activity tables. Yay! Okay, milestones. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. We have a business to run. So let's see. Oh, it looks like some people are starting to paint on their own. So we got some people using the easels. I would love for someone to buy some art. You keep coming and looking at this art piece. Like, you really want to buy it? I would love for you to buy it. But, let's see, we can compliment the art. You can hire them. I don't want to hire them right away, though. We can invite the customer to hang out. We could do that. We can share small business tips, maybe. Really chat up the customer because she keeps looking at our artwork. Oh, these little kids are making friends and making art. I would love if they would make art that I could hang up on the pegboards or something. Ooh, Alex is looking at. Everyone loves this piece of art for some reason. Let's also welcome Bella to the business. Let's see. Oh, well, this person finished a painting. Oh, it's not finished. Never mind. I was about to be like, why can't we pick it up? Alright, that's why. Everyone keeps looking at this one painting. I'm wondering if they're going to sell in a certain order. Like, if that's going to be the first one. Because everyone's looking at this one. Ooh, the kid bought it! Yay! We sold our first painting, you guys. Okay, it took about being open 3 hours. But someone finally came and did a painting. And also, we need to go ahead and we can put this painting in our inventory. I wonder if we can sell our customers art. That would be fun. That would be a fun business idea, actually. So can you stop talking to the customers? And ooh, someone else bought a painting. What painting was sold? Ooh, one of our masterpieces was sold. Fun. Okay, but we put that person's art in our inventory. We can totally put it on our art wall. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, well, people are going to paint our paintings. People are here, so how about right quick, let's go ahead and maybe teach a class. Now, I'm going to do a whole video that goes over the difference between classes and lectures and mentoring, but basically just a quick thing. So you can hold a lecture as long as you have a whiteboard anywhere. Like, you don't have to be on a business. You could go to a park and you can hold lecture as long as you have, you know, whatever skill level is there and whatever item is required. If you need an item, obviously our skill is for painting, so we could do a painting lecture. But if you have a business, you can also start a class. And with the classes, you can charge people whatever setting it is for that skill. So for this painting class, this painting class, I don't know if it's based off what skill you have or if it's based off of how much a person's willing to pay for it. I don't know. But for painting, we can do $360 per attendee. So I want to go ahead and probably do a class. We can also do employee-led classes. So we can enable Pacific employee-led classes if we want to. I don't want anyone else holding classes here. I think this is her classroom. So I'm not going to enable that, but we are going to start a class and see how it goes. Because I'm kind of excited to see how people come to the class. Like, will they just start doing it automatically? Do we have to invite them? Looks like this person maybe is attending. Yeah, they're attending automatically and they're just painting away. Oh, they stopped painting. They stopped painting. Well, that's a little annoying. But they're sitting here watching us and we're giving a class. Ooh, look at her posing right here. Hold on. Let me get this picture here. We can get her standing with the little art sculptures and the whiteboard. I kind of love that. And we can have a picture of her with our first customer. Perfect. Now, I'm scared I'm going to mess up the lecture. So, I'm not seeing any options that are specific to the class. So I'm just going to let her sit here and teach. It says we have to lecture for 45 minutes. We have to mentor for 30 minutes. We have to discuss color theory ties and paint a painting. So I guess after we lecture, maybe we'll go ahead and paint a painting. And that'll be like our display. Ooh, Bella's taking our class and Alex is painting. Oh my god, that's so cute. Jamie, has anyone no one has come down here at all. I kind of feel bad for Jamie. Like, no one's coming to this area. Maybe she should stop attending the tattoo table. And maybe right quick, she can come put some of these crafts that the kids have made in our inventory, and we can hang them on the wall. We can also come, this one's not done, so we have to scrap it. Let's see, this one's done, so we can put this one in our inventory. Alright, yeah, we honestly just need an employee to scrap paintings. We can scrap this painting. Alright, so we can do that, and then I'll get her to go back and tend the table. So we'll go ahead and tend the tattoo table after we do some cleaning up around the place. Alright. Oh, Bella is a painting in our class. I love it. I love it. Let's get a picture of her teaching with Bella here and Miss Munch. Bella does not have great art skills, but this is fine. This is fine. Alright. So we have to lecture for at least 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I want to super fast forward. Well, not super fast forward, but fast forward. Alright, we got the main goal done. So perhaps let's can we we don't want to take too much time painting, so perhaps let's do a small painting. Let's maybe do a small abstract painting instead of holding the lecture. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we are teaching our class. The people are watching us paint and taking notes. Oh, that's so cute. I actually didn't expect that. I kind of love that. Hold on. That Bella's just taking notes from us. This is fantastic. This is actually fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first painting. Let's see, Jamie, you are back attending the tattoo table. Let's actually put up some of the art. Oh, we have more art we can put up. Okay, well, let's put up the ones that we have in our inventory. So we have one here. We have some kids art here. Oh, that's a whole craft. Okay, well, maybe we'll put the craft down there. Alright, so I'm going to let Jamie tend the table right quick while we do our class, because I'm curious if anyone's going to specifically ask for a tattoo. I do need her to come scrap paintings and collect paintings more often, though. Alright, but let's hurry up with this little painting. Oh, looks like this person's coming to paint. Oh, they're good at painting. I hope they finish so we can sell theirs. Alright, can we please finish our painting? It's taking longer than I expected. You're level 10 of painting. It shouldn't take this long to paint whatever this is. Is this like bananas? What is this? I can't. Oh, it's abstract. That's why I don't know what it is. Okay. But she finished the painting, and she has to discuss color theory with 2 different people. So obviously Bella is like our biggest fan. So let's go ahead and discuss color theory with Bella. This person's painting, so I don't want to interrupt her. Let's just see who's standing around after we get done talking to Bella. And we also have to mentor for 30 minutes. So we have to find someone who is painting, or maybe click on an easel and offer mentoring. Okay, we discussed color theory with Bella. Maybe we can mentor her in painting. Since she was our first customer, I feel like we should come here and mentor her, especially since she's almost done. Okay, can you stop talking to Bella and come mentor this person? Because we have to mentor for 30 minutes. I don't even know if it's going to take another 30 minutes. Oh, but I love the fact that we could get, like, all 3 people here that I'm having the most fun with. So we have our first customer, our main sim, and my favorite customer so far. Alright, love that picture. Alright, so we are just mentoring. And then maybe when she's done, we can discuss color theory with her. So let's... Oh, she is done painting, so we have to go ahead and discuss color theory. I would also like to put this in our inventory so we can sell her painting that we helped her with. And then perhaps we can go ahead and mentor painting with this person. Because it does seem that is a good way to get them to do a paint. Ooh, it looks like we got some more goals, so we can ask about hobbies and skills and become inspired. Yes, you can like alternative music. I would love that. Let's see. Still no one has asked for a tattoo. Still no one. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, well, she has a couple more things to do, so maybe Jamie, right quick, how about you come and let's start collecting and scrapping paintings. Oh, we have some more paintings I've sold. So 2 more sold here. One of the tattoo designs sold. Okay, but is there any paintings that you scrapped out here? No, well, this one he's still painting. So let's go ahead. We actually have a lot we can collect. People are actually finishing them more than I thought they would. I'm actually kind of impressed. We can scrap this one. I don't think we can sell that, but we can sell the good ones. We can scrap this. That they're still working on that one. Maybe by the time we get over here, they'll be done on this painting. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay, we've already gotten a gold level, which is really all we needed. But, ooh, someone else bought art. I don't know what they bought, but they bought something. Oh, I didn't realize these were displays. So someone just bought. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. That's my bad. I didn't realize these were displays. Okay, hold on. I need to disable the sales on these things. Because I really don't want the stuff on these to be sold. I didn't realize that was a thing. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, are any of these collectible? Let's see. Let's come and put this in our inventory. He's still working on that. I don't know what Alexander's went. I guess if, he finished it, he can take it home. That's fine. We don't have to keep all of them. Let's put that in our inventory. So we can do that. And let's see. We have a gold skill, but I just kind of want to keep going till the end of it. We only have 40 more minutes. So we need to either become inspired, which I don't think is going to happen, or ask about hobbies and skills. So let's go ahead and ask Bella here about hobbies and skills, perhaps. Ask about hobbies and skills under hobbies. So let's do that. And maybe after that we'll end the class, because I do want to tattoo someone before we close today. Alright. And we have to be friendly with the sim twice. I guess we can do that real quick. Maybe we can enthuse about dogs and enthuse about comedy with Bella. Because I would really love Bella to come work for us. I think that would be great for our storefront, honestly. Alright, let's be friendly with Bella real quick before this ends. And then we have a gold event. Alright. And we got $2,160 because everyone loved the class. This class left me with so many ideas. Fantastic. I love that. Love that. Okay. So looks like, Jamie, where are you? Oh, you're back to attending the tattoo table. Did you not come? You did come collect paintings. I didn't know you were going to just start attending the tattoo table by yourself. Okay, well, this whole thing is empty, so maybe we can start putting the customers' paintings on this one, perhaps. So we can put those there. I think this is another kid's craft, so we can put this here. That's cute. I don't like the placing on those as much as I would like to, but, this is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. This is fine. I'm fine. Alright, I can start putting stuff over here, too, if I need to. But maybe, Greta, real quick, you could come, put in inventory, collect some more of these crafts, and perhaps, you can check for paintings that need to be scrapped or collected. So we can put this in our inventory. This guy is just paying up a storm for us. Love that for us. And Jamie, since no one is volunteering to come down here, which is actually a problem I had before. Ooh, someone bought one of her tattoo designs. Okay, someone came down here and bought from her. That's good. That's good. At least someone's coming and buying her idea. Maybe we can specifically ask someone if they want a tattoo. So let's go ahead and perhaps come up here. Who? Oh, I said Bella. We gotta give Bella a tattoo, obviously. So Greta, when you're done talking to Bella, we can come here and offer her a tattoo. So let's come up here. I'm trying not to teleport if I can help it, but, you know, things happen. But let's go ahead and come up here, and perhaps we can do a respectful introduction because it's Bella Goth. It's Bella Goth. She's thinking about buying one of our paintings, and I love that. She's been such a good customer. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's introduce ourselves to Bella. And then let's go ahead and talk about tattooing. Maybe we can ask about her day. We can show off our own tattoos. So maybe she did all her own tattoos. You know, kind of convince her a little bit. Oh, we have a hopeful hustle. Fantastic. And we can start getting business perks. Okay, so... Oh. When we go to businesses, hold on, where was it? I was looking at that. What category did I click? I don't know. Was it jobs? Oh, yeah. Okay, so when we go to jobs, it shows that we're an employee here. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize that. Okay, but it looks like we are chatting with Bella. No, that's not what I want to do. I want it to, perhaps... offer tattoo. I don't want to do a custom tattoo. Maybe we can offer a dedication tattoo. Now, well, should we? I feel like with Bella we should. I feel like she would totally get a tattoo for her husband. Or maybe her kid. Well, I feel like if she was going to do one for her kids, she would have to do one for both her kids. So let's just do one for her husband. And what do we want? I mean, we could do the mom heart for her husband because he made her a mom. I don't know, I kind of like that. I think that's fun. Let's give Bella a mom heart. Let's see if she'll do it for us. No, I don't want to do the... I thought I turned off the quest. I specifically, before I entered the save file, and press play today, I turned off quest. I don't know why it turned back on. But let's go ahead and give Bella a tattoo. It looks like we are painting our own painting. I mean, we need to work on making product, I guess. But when you're done, can you come and put this one in your inventory and perhaps go ahead and scrap this painting and let's resume this one. Alright. After we do the tattoo, we're probably going to close up for the first day. I am going to need to buy my statue back. I did not realize that they were going to sell or buy my art things. Okay. But we are getting a tattoo. I have already done like so many videos over tattooing. Like at least 2 or 3 videos. But I will take a picture of Bella Goth getting a tattoo because I think that's kind of amazing. I love that. Okay. So let's go ahead. Yeah, she's getting hungry. She's getting hungry, so we need to close up soon. We have been open for almost 12 hours now. Oh, we're getting more paintings sold. Alright. I'll probably wait till we close up to collect and put out any more paintings by the customers. But I do want to go ahead and finish up Bella's tattoo. I am sad that no one asked for a tattoo. Like, we had to specifically request it, which made me a little sad. But that's kind of been the case for a lot of my videos over tattooing, so I'm not 100% surprised. Oh, we gotta get this picture though. Bella in pain. She felt a little bit of pain on that one. Alright. Let's see. We're almost done. Come on, come on. I want to see Bella's tattoo. Alright, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's see our beauty work on Bella Goth. Yes. Bella has a mom tattoo, you guys. Bella has a mom tattoo, and she paid us. Did we get a little notification? We should get a notification here soon. Let's see. We are listening to Bella. Looks like she liked our tattoo. Oh, she's flirting with us. She's flirting with us. I didn't expect that. That was not expected. Okay, let's see. She didn't give us feedback. Normally they give us feedback on if they like the tattoo or not, but she didn't give us any feedback. Can we ask her if she likes our tattoo? We can offer her touch up. That's not the greatest instinct there. Some cannot get a tattoo. Well, okay. I don't know. I don't know if she liked our tattoo or not. But I'm going to stop attending the tattoo table real quick. And I think we're going to go ahead and call that a day. Maybe we'll let Greta here finish up this last painting. Because this was one of the paintings I was really happy she made before. Oh, Bella's just coming over here. Maybe we can talk to Bella while we paint real quick. Maybe we can propose a crazy scheme and asked to show off tattoos since she just got the tattoo, you know, talk her up a little bit, you know, maybe discuss interests. No, I don't want to go to the moon rivalry thing. Okay, let's just talk to Bella. Let's ask her to show us her tattoo. Oh, is she going away? I think she's going away. Okay, Bella doesn't want to talk to us. I mean, the business probably should close, honestly, soon. So let's go ahead and fast forward her finishing this painting. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Let's close and see what our stats were today. Ooh, our net profit was 18,000 simoleons. 18,191 simoleons. So, opening up for 75 simoleons was nothing. So, we got minus 75 for our opening fee. Ticket sales were 9 customers, so we made $451 just off ticket sales. Retail sales, we sold 18 pieces of art, which gave us 15,248 songs. That's where we made all our money, was just selling a shit ton of art. Revenue services, we got 6, so I guess that's classes and tattooing. And then negative 264 employee wage. But since our employee lives in the house with us, we just got that back into our house. So business own 772. Pricing, try lowering the prices of your goods and services. I don't think so. And business customers are very happy. Okay. And we made it to a 2-star business on our first day. I feel like that's not bad. So if I was going to try to do some of the alignments, I could use perk points on our first day. I did get 4 perk points, and everything is worth 1 perk point. But like I said, I'm going to do my own different separate video on that. So let's see how fast it takes the people to clear out of here. Oh, people are mad that our business is closed. They're like, hey, we're about to check in. But no, okay. People are leaving. It looks like people kind of get the clue pretty quick when you close the business, which I'm kind of happy about. And now maybe we can clean up a little bit. Oh, this person was about to buy one of our masterpieces. I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. Okay, but let's put this in our inventory. Greta, maybe you can come start. Oh, real quick. Let me buy my statue back. Because I was actually not happy that they took my statue. Hold on. I know it's in this category. Where is it? I keep thinking I see it, and then I don't see it. I think it's up top. This one. I had this one here. So let's put that back. Since they bought that, I didn't want them to. Okay. We still have this disabled. So let's start coming and clean this up. Clean this up. Put this in our inventory. We can put this in our inventory. Okay, I'm going to have Jamie do the scrapping. So you can not sell to Clutter. I want to put in inventory. Jamie, come and Scrap this painting. Stop tending the tattoo table. I don't know if that's why all she wants to do. Let's see. Is there any out here? Oh, Greta, come and sell that. Not sell that. He mean to put this in our inventory. Put this in our inventory. Jamie, I know I told you to come scrap that, but real quick, can you just use the restroom? Just use the restroom, and then you can come back and scrap this for us. All right, let's close up the business. I'll leave the music running because honestly, I don't care. I'm trying to see if there's any mess though. Now, obviously, Jamie didn't come up into the employee area, so there's no mess up here. But I'm not seeing a mess down in this area either, which is good. Oh, Greta had to use the restroom. I'll let her. So real quick, before we close up, I did want to put out some of the customer art before we open up for a shop tomorrow. I'm so sad that the tattoo designs didn't sell as well as the art. She got one down here, and she sold one up here. So only 2 tattoo designs sold, but we got a ton of artwork that sold. So I guess we can leave Greta's painting over here, and we can put some more of these paintings in these. So we can put a big painting here. Actually, maybe we should do all of these and this on this one, since they all kind of go together in a theme. I know, I'm OCD. This is why I did it off camera earlier. And then we can put these here. Yeah, I like that. We can put these here that the customers did, and put the kids' paintings up on the wall. And then I think we are good to close for the day, and I will open up tomorrow, and we will hire some employees before we start our business day tomorrow. So not that you can tell, but it's actually after 7 a.m. the next morning, and it's supposed to be a sunny day. So I guess the mornings in this world are just super cloudy because, as you can tell, it is not sunny. It is not sunny, and it's after 7 a.m. But we are here to start out day 2. And as you can tell, our precious, beloved Bella Goth is here. Because like I said, I want to hire on some employees. And there's a couple of ways you can hire an employee. So the first employee I want to hire on is Bella Goth, because we gained a relationship with her, and honestly, she's one of my favorite Sims, and she's kind of iconic, so I would love for her to be our employee. So obviously, I could just go to manage employees and click hire Sim, but before we do that, because I'll probably just go ahead and hire 2 employees, I don't really think we're going to need 2 employees, but, could be fun. But simply to hire an employee by asking them in person. But if you want to hire an employee by simply asking them, really all you gotta do is go to small businesses and click hire. And really they should say yes as long as you have a decent relationship. I don't even know if you have to have a decent relationship. You may just have to ask them. But we have a new employee. It just says new employee hired. Fantastic. So we have her hired. Jamie, what are you doing? Don't go drink a glass of water right now. Now is not the time. But now let's go ahead and do the other way. Because if you don't want to ask in person, you can just go here and click hire sim. Now it still has to be a sim you know. So let's look at the skills. So this person has a high piano skill, an okay painting skill, and a low charisma skill. This person has a high painting skill, a somewhat good singing skill, and a somewhat good piano or a guitar skill. This person has good art skill, an okay comedy skill, and an okay cooking skill. And this person is a great artist, is great charisma and actually really good programming. So honestly, looking at stats, our best employee would probably be Christopher because he has good painting and charisma. But I really kind of wanted to give it to Miss Jang because she was like our first customer, and I'm kind of wanting to have like an all-female crew. I know that's kind of sexist, but I want to do an employee outfit, and I want to customize it, and I don't want to customize 2 outfits. So she's pretty good at artist. She doesn't really have a social skill that's showing up on her resume, but we definitely have a better friendship with her. So I think we're going to hire her. And honestly, I think Jamie needs to get a medium pay. Oh, she already has a medium pay. Let's do a high pay for Jamie, because she is like our business partner. So I don't think she should be getting paid the same amount as Bella or Miss Jang. So we're going to start out there with these employees, and then we can go to employee tasks. So let's see. I don't think any of them have a good handiness, so I'm not gonna do the handiness with them, but I think I'm gonna give them all the cleaning task. So I am gonna go ahead and put handiness back for Greta. I just didn't want it to be in this spot when I want it to be here. And for some reason, when you exit task or preferences, it doesn't just automatically like fill over. It just like leaves it where it is, which is so weird to me. But I am gonna add be friendly to Greta's task because Jamie has that task and she doesn't. But Jamie can kind of just sit here and focus on the tattoo table. Greta can focus on classes and painting. And then Bella, I would like you to be friendly, be funny. I would like for you to clean. And is there anything else you could do that would actually help us? Ooh, we could have you go ahead and scrap crafts. That would be really helpful. And let's have you do the same things, because honestly, those are the main things we need. Should we give the each a different random task just to see if they do the random task? I don't know what I would have them do though, because we don't want them to tin anything. We don't have anything for them to sing. I don't want them to do the lectures. Yeah, we don't really have anything else. I guess we can have one of them do... Who am I on? Bella. Let's have her do pay mentoring. So we can have her offer Sims mentoring, and we can have the other one paint and just see how often they do those 2 tasks versus the task I give both of them. Just out of curiosity. So let's go ahead and select those. And then honestly, let's go into uniform. So I did already show you that you can assign a uniform this way and you just have the standard outfits. But I want to give them custom outfits. So we're going to go ahead and design a feminine uniform in Create-a-Sim. Okay, but honestly, this outfit is kind of perfect. Considering that we have a very strong-willed female staff, I kind of like the idea of them wearing like a 2-piece little dress suit moment. And we have the business blouse in red, which red is Greta and Bella's colors. We have a lot of black here, especially with the fancy black hat that kind of screams Jamie and Bella. And then we also have a little bit of yellow for Miss Jang and Jamie. And like I said, we have the fancy hat and the red shoes. I don't know. I just thought it was a really nice business outfit and it kind of fit like all of them in one. So I think it works. So all we have to do is click done And then we should be able to select it as an outfit we can choose to set as an employee outfit. Alright, so when we select employee uniform, we should be able to assign female employee uniform. And it looks like you can also choose it for Pacific employees. So since Jamie's technically an owner, I don't want her to wear the uniform, so I'm just going to assign it to Bella and Miss Jane. And from there, we should have all our employees set up. So let's see how much smoother day 2 goes with some employees. So let's go ahead and open the business. We are open for business. Customers will start arriving soon. Bella, you changed into your outfit. Look how cute you look. Oh my god, adorable. Okay, Jamie, where are you? Why are you getting water? Okay, well, I guess we'll also get to see people start using the employee area, so that'll be interesting. Jamie, can you clean that up? I would like you to clean that water up after you drink it, and then maybe come down here and you can turn a tattoo table and kind of deal with that. Greta, we are talking to Bella. Oh, looks like someone's using the front. Oh, it's our employee. Well, here's our other employee. All right. But we have some returning customers. Some Miss Munch is back. So maybe I should wait for her to check in. Let's go ahead and come up here and talk about our business. I mean, might as well. Let's let the actual employees work, you know. So I'm going to sit here and chat our business. We got the pregnant lady back. We have some of the kids back. Love it. So we're just going to sit here and chat up our business a minute. See if we can maybe draw in some new customers. I'm saying mainly the same people. Alright, so this, I believe, was one of her tasks. So she is automatically painting, which is her fun task, which is a little annoying, but to be fair, there's not much to clean. Oh, and we have learned that Bella is romantic. Interesting. Alright, so let's stop talking up our business and start welcoming people to the business. So, it looks like you haven't checked in yet. Normally when they check in, like, I automatically get welcome to business. I don't know if we can welcome kids to business. I haven't really got that interaction yet. Okay, well, oh, there we are. Answer my question. We can welcome that kid to the business. Alright, let's see. What do we got Bella doing? I actually don't know. Where is Bella? I guess I could look in my business. Oh, for some reason, under business, my employees don't show up. That's weird. That's kind of weird. Okay, Bella, where are you? Lock camera on. Oh, you're down here. Oh, we got our first tattoo request. Yes. Okay, awesome. So, Miss Munch has requested a tattoo. What would Miss Munch get? I don't think Miss Munch would get a tattoo. Maybe she would get, like, a hidden tattoo. Maybe she wants to be kind of secretive about it. Does she have long sleeves? I can't remember if she has long sleeves or not. I'm thinking maybe we should go with like a simple upper arm tattoo. I think that would probably be the most hidden on her, because I don't think she would want to show off her tattoo. Though the flower is fitting. Maybe we could do it on her ankle. Ooh, that's kind of a hidden tattoo. So we could do like a flower tattoo on our ankle. I like that. All right. Oh, it looks like Bella is just watching us work. Well, maybe she's like maybe we are like mentoring her. I mean, we might as well. But we can go ahead and oh, she's smelly. Our customer is smelly. That's a little annoying. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about that, really. Like, can we ask her to, like, bathe? I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Well, I guess as long as it's not disturbing the peace, we can discuss uncomfortable mood, but that's kind of rude. Oh, this person's using our bathroom. That's good. I'm glad to see the pregnant woman using the bathroom. Okay, Greta, let's go ahead. Oh, Bella's up here. Bella travels around fast. Okay, well, we can't welcome any of those people to the business. Oh, this person is painting a painting for us. The kids are back on the table. So maybe now, well, we don't have a lot of customers here. I was going to say maybe now's the time to start a class, but we really don't have a lot of customers here. So there's not much for my sim to do without teaching in class or me wanting to interrupt any of the customers, because I kind of want the customers to finish the painting. So maybe let's come here and we can use our teaching easel and we can do a small pop art painting just to wait around for a couple more people to show up. Ooh, did you finish your tattoo? I would really like for you to tattoo the other person. Also, you are so smelly, ma'am. Ma'am, you are ridiculously smelly. And you stopped mid-tattoo. You totally stopped mid-tattoo. Did you even get the tattoo? I literally can't see because of all the dirt on your feet. Oh my god, I think she stopped mid-tattoo. I don't think she finished the tattoo. I'm very confused. Did you finish the tattoo? No, because you're so smelly. You couldn't even finish your tattoo. Oh, that's really annoying. I didn't know people could stop mid-tattoo. Well, I would really like to give the opposite store person to us a tattoo. Oh, she automatically hates us. Why do you hate us? Is it because we wear basically the same outfit and we opened up a tattoo shop next to you? I mean, to be fair, it's not our full business. Okay, well, she also has not checked into the business yet. Okay, let's see if she checks into the business real. Okay, let's go here. Stop tending the tattoo table. Maybe we can do a friendly introduction to her kid first. I don't understand why she hates us, like, automatically. I didn't even know that we've met her yet. Okay, well, let's come meet her, perhaps. Miss Munch is just stinking up our business. I really wish she wouldn't be here, but... Oh, she left. She left. Okay. They were like, no, I absolutely don't want to meet you. Okay, well, maybe we can offer her a tattoo? Let's see. Offer tattoo service. Let's offer customer tattoo. And maybe we can get some money that way. Have any of the paintings sold yet? No paintings sold yet. Oh, we have a painting we can collect. So how about you go ahead and put that in your inventory when you're done. Oh, are the kids? Okay, the kids don't automatically scrap the other kids' paintings or crafts. Okay, well, that's slightly annoying. Well, maybe we can come put this in our inventory. Oh, but someone did take the painting before we could. Did we put it in our inventory? No, someone took it before we could put it in our inventory. Oh man. I didn't want the employees to scrap the paintings that were sellable. That's a little annoying. Well, Greta, how about when you're done, you start coming and collecting. Let's see. Yeah, she keeps collecting the ones that are sellable. That's annoying. I wish she would just scrap the ones that aren't done, because the ones that aren't done, she's not scrapping. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, let's try to come put this in our inventory before she completely scraps it. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I think after we do that, we're going to go ahead and try to teach a class. Ooh, Mortimer's here. Bella, your husband's visiting you at work. That's so cute. Oh, I kind of wish I could see them interact. Like, will she, like... No, she's just ignoring her husband. She's like, I have work to do, sir. Oh, she's coming to chat with us. Don't chat with Bella. I want you to finish your painting. So we can put another painting up for sale. That's ours. Okay, let's put that in our inventory. Oh my god, we have to get this painting. He has to finish that painting. Please come. I didn't ask to do a custom tattoo?
Yum. Sure
I thought I asked her just to do a regular tattoo. Did I click custom tattoo? I didn't mean to. I honestly didn't mean to. Okay, well, maybe we could do a big tattoo then, since we have to select one. Anyways, maybe we could do our first big tattoo and do like this tiger tattoo. I think that would be really fun. Can we do it? No, it's all black, so we can't really make it a different color, but we can make it like slightly lighter. I don't know. I like that. Can we do multiple tattoos at once? Ooh, yeah. Let's do. Can we do it in 2 different areas, or can we only do one area? I actually don't know the. Oh, we can do it in 2 different areas. Okay, let's do her whole back. Let's do her whole back. So we'll do this rose tattoo to go with it. We can like make the this. I want to make it like really dark. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do her whole back. We're going to do a whole back piece. Because apparently I selected do a custom tattoo. Didn't realize I did that. That's my bad. I was just trying to do a regular tattoo. But I kind of wish the tattoo that we were requested had gotten finished. That was really annoying that they stopped mid-tattoo. I actually got really annoyed by that. Alright, but we're back. I do not like you wearing your hot weather outfit. Can you change back? Can you change back, please? Let's change your outfit to your everyday. And I would like you to, maybe, you know what? Hold on. I really want to get this painting. Teleport here. Put in inventory. Because that is such a good painting. And then we can change our outfit back into our everyday. Alright. Yes, we got that painting. That's going to make us good money. Alright, are any other paintings ready? Well, let's come scrap the paintings that are done in our area. So let's scrap this. Mortimer, you are not good at painting. Also, I'm not going to sell these like childish paintings. So we can go ahead, come here, and scrap all these paintings. Oh, this one's decent if we can get him. Oh, that person is coming to scrap paint. Oh no, she's coming to work on paintings. Why is my game being so glitchy ever since I'm going to the tattooing thing? Are you guys seeing this? Like, ever since I'm coming back from the custom tattoo mode, it is so glitchy. Let's see, is that any better? Yeah, I had to like pause my game and save it, and then the glitchiness went away. I don't know. I feel like that's weird. Alright, well, I was wanting to get this guy's painting, but he's like taking forever. Maybe let's discuss color theory with Bella real quick while we're on this guy. Oh, we were going to scrap this painting. I said scrap this painting. I also said scrap this painting. Why did you stop scrapping all the paintings? Alright, scrap painting. I love that we can complete someone else's painting. I didn't know that was the thing. Oh, completate. Never mind. I thought it said complete. No, that was just me reading all wrong. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead. And he scrapped his own painting. Rude. I was going to get that from you. Oh, we got to get this person's, though. That is good. Hold on, teleport here before he gets it. Go ahead and put that one in our inventory, please. He is making us good money. Okay. Jamie, are you still working on your tattoo? Oh, apparently you finished your tattoo. Did you get paid? You did get paid, right? Where's the customer? Actually, slightly. Oh, yeah, it was that girl with the bun. Let's see. There she is. How'd your tattoo turn out? Hold on. Did you? Yeah, you got your whole back tattooed. It looks good. I like that she's wearing her tank top. That's very realistic. And now she's painting for us. We're just like making our money back. Okay. So how about you come here? Let's put this in our inventory. Maybe she can come try to scrap some paintings. Oh, no one's really needing to scrap paintings. Well, this is fine. You can take a break from tending the tattoo table Honestly, I'm curious if she'll go back to it by herself again. So I'm going to have her come collect the painting and then see what she does. Maybe she can start talking to customers. Because Greta, I think after you, let's see, where can we put this? I wish we could put these crafts in better places, but not really possible with how they're lining up here. We can put it like that, though. That's nice. Okay. But let's go ahead, Greta, let's put one of your painting. This was your painting, so perhaps you can put this here. And then I was putting the customer's paintings over here, but we may not have room as much as I want it to. This one will fit here. No problem. Well, I guess we can move actually this one here. This one can go here. I was going to keep Greta, the customer, separate, but yeah, I really want to sell these. Maybe we can sell this guy specifically over here. Honestly, that way they stay separate still, but this guy deserves to be on the masterpiece wall. Like, honestly, look how amazing. Those are amazing. Okay, so we're going to sell those. And Greta, I think it is about time for you to go ahead and start a class. And let's start a painting class and see how much smoother it goes while we have some other employees here. So she is going ahead and starting her class. And we can get her maybe standing here with her board. Might as well. We got some pictures of her tattooing. We might as well get a picture of her teaching her class. So she has to lecture for 45 minutes. So I'm going to fast forward that. Jamie, you are cleaning up artwork. What are you going to do if I don't tell you to do anything? I love how all these people are gathering around. Like, pretty good. Jamie, so far, is doing nothing. Is absolutely doing nothing. We are almost... Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, you're just going to sit and touch your table. Okay. Well, we have lectured for 45 minutes. That's our main goal. So now we have to do painting. So basically, because it's a painting class, it's going the exact same. So let's go ahead. Doing a painting is what took the longest amount of time last time. So I really don't want to do more than a small painting. So maybe let's do a small classic painting. And we can work on a painting, and people can come take notes from us doing our painting. Let's see. I'm curious if, let's see, if we can perhaps keep our employees being the ones scrapping the paintings. Jamie, oh, she's watching Bella's impression. I thought she was talking to a customer. No, she's just like chit-chatting with Bella. Okay, well, I guess this is fine. Alright, so let's do our painting. Looks like Alex is watching? No, he's coming to play on the tables, which I guess is fine. He's doing his homework. Actually, that's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. He's like, I'm here with my parents. I need to do homework. Okay, can you right quick stop tending the table and put this in your inventory? Maybe, actually, you know what? Teleport up here first. I want you to teleport up there. Here, don't scrap this painting. This is too good. Put in inventory. I want you to put this in your inventory. See what else is done. We can scrap this one. I really want to just get the ones that are ready to sell and are good enough to sell. So let's see if we can put these in our inventory before our employee gets those. But I would like her to scrap the ones that we don't want to sell. But so far, they can't tell the difference, apparently. Alright, but let's go ahead and fast forward her doing this painting. I guess, I don't know how you're supposed to do a big painting if you want to do a big painting. I don't think you would have time. I honestly don't think you would have time. Also, I don't think I've ever seen that painting. I'm just saying. But I am discovering a lot of paintings this little series. I didn't realize we had. Okay, so I'm going to put that up for sale. And Jamie, looks like you got all the paintings. and the kids' crafts that I asked you to. So perhaps I can put this kid craft here. We can put this summer craft here. We are mainly getting crafts. We're not getting a lot of actual drawings from the kids. And then here we can display some of the customers' arts. You know what? The figure paintings aren't really selling that much. So I'm just going to sell them to make money, and we can just put the small one. There we go. And she's automatically going back to do the tattooing table. We have finished our painting, so we have a silver. So now we have to discuss color theory twice and mentor. So let's go ahead and mentor Mortimer Goth, and then we can welcome him to our business, as he is Bella's husband. I think that only makes sense. Ooh, Jamie, come grab this one. Put it in inventory. Well, I guess Greta could have done it since she's like right here, but I want her to focus on doing her class. Oh, she did not get to mentor him whatsoever. Okay, hold on. You're about to scrap paintings. I know you are. Okay, stop doing this, Jamie. You can go back to tending the table. I'm sorry. I know I brought you up here for nothing. Maybe you can offer a tattoo to who do you want to tattoo? You know what? Tattoo her. She would get a tattoo from you, and you can, you know what? Let's go all out with her and give her a face tattoo. I feel like she'd be the one to get anchor on her face. Ooh, no, a little star. Or no, the moon's too big. Let's do the little star. So we'll do a little star tattoo on her face. I think she would get it. Knowing that's him, I think she would get it. We were trying to mentor painting, but he quit painting. So right quick, let's go ahead and nab these, because they are both very good. I want to nab them, please. Alright. And we put those out for sale. Alright, come on. Let's nab those paintings real quick. Alright, and now I guess he is doing this. So let's welcome him to the business, and then we can mentor him. And after we mentor him, we can welcome him to the business. Let's see. This painting just sold, so we'll replace it with the exact same one. We can put this painting up. These are good. These are good. Can you just welcome him to the business already? I don't know why Mortimer's ignoring you. It's actually kind of annoying. Alright. Well, I would like you to mentor him in painting, please. Like, can we stop chatting and mentor? Because that's, like, kind of the main last thing I gotta do. Okay, so let's mentor him for as long as we can. There we go. It's starting to count now. Alright, so we have mentored a little over 10 minutes. We sold another painting, I believe, or she finished a tattoo. I can't tell. Oh, no. She's working on her tattoo now. Alright. We are mentoring for over 30 minutes. Are we mentoring both? We're mentoring both at the same time. You can mentor two people at the same time? I didn't even know she would automatically mentor people, and now she's just mentoring two people. That's actually fantastic. How about when you're done mentoring them? Because I kind of like the fact you're double mentoring them. I think it's kind of cool. How about let's go ahead and we can perhaps discuss the color theory with both of them. So we can go ahead and more choices. I want to friendly. Is it interests? Discuss color theory. Yeah, so we'll discuss the color theory with him, and then friendly interests. Discuss color theory with him. Okay, stop mentoring them. You've mentored, and we're about to run out of time, and I want you to have a gold class. So right quick, let's discuss color theory with them. Oh my goodness, we only have 30 seconds left. This is stressful. We're not going to become inspired. Okay. I told you to talk color theory with them. Oh, you know what? I selected both of them to do color theory. I think it should count. Okay, we got the gold event. We can ask about skills and hobbies. So I want to get to know Mortimer. So let's go ahead and perhaps more choices. It's under, I know it's friendly. I'm so confused. Do we get it with him? Let's see. Oh, you can also kick out customer. I guess if they smell and they're causing a disturbance, you can just kick them out. Okay, but we should be able to go to friendly. I want to hobbies. Huh, that's where I found it last time. Okay, but we have a gold thing, so I think right quick I'm just going to worry about putting these paintings in our inventory real quick that are complete. Let's see. Is this one's done? No, it's not done. Okay. But we did our best in the class, so maybe we can end it early. Oh, wow. If you end it early, it's unsuccessful, even if it's a gold. So I don't think we got paid for that. Oh, that's really annoying. You have to sit through the whole class no matter what. Wow. That's really annoying. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Okay, let's put this painting over here for people to buy. And we can put this painting over here for people to buy. That really bothers me. Should we run another class just to make up for that one? I feel like we should. I honestly feel like we should. Okay. I'm not going to pay as close attention to it this time because we're already running it. But I would like to hold another class. And Jamie is tending a tattoo table. Let's offer a tattoo to... You know what? Let's actually offer a tattoo touch up to someone. Oh, we can only touch up you. Okay, well, you know what? We're not going to touch up the one we just gave her because she has some other ones. So let's touch up her upper left arm. So we can touch up someone else's tattoo. Let's see. I want you to stop what you're doing and hold a class, please. Yeah, it didn't tell us what people... Unsue small business perk. We have more business perks. Yeah, I don't think we got paid for that last class because we ended it early. Oh, and my CC is messing up. But Jordan, what are you doing? Wait, are you a vampire? When did you become a vampire? That's vampire powers. I am so confused. Okay. Well, we need to go ahead and hold painting lecture because that helps us. You are suffering from the art from tattooing. Oh, you're getting tired of tattooing. Well, I'm gonna let you tattoo anyways. Oh, you haven't even offered yet, have you? Have you offered yet? Oh, you're literally talking to her. Real quick, before you do that, Ashley, reset, and let me go ahead and come and put that one in our inventory real quick. We have these to do too. Let's put this in our inventory. We can put this in our inventory, and then we can try to ask for a tattooing, do a tattoo shop. I think we decided to do her left arm. So I would like for her to collect the paintings first. Oh. Apparently she's not. Apparently if you choose to offer a tattoo or collect paintings, she's going to offer the tattoo first. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well, we're probably about to lose all those paintings, but it's fine. This is fine. Let's fast forward this. I guess after we get a successful class, we will end the business. Alright. So we have to mentor. So let's mentor him again. Come on. Let's mentor for 30 minutes because he just started that painting. So you should be able to mentor him all the way through it. And then we'll have to discuss color theory. Again, it's literally just the same thing because it's the same business. But I'm sure with different classes, you could do different things. Alright, so let's go ahead and perhaps we can... I don't want to interrupt that person's painting. Can we discuss color theory with a kid? Okay, We don't know the kids, so I don't think we can. I don't want to interrupt the people painting, though. Do we know this kid? No. Do we know this kid? Yes. Can we discuss color theory? Interest, discuss color theory with this kid. I don't think he's technically attending a class, but, you know, we know him, so it's fine. Let's welcome, oh, no, let's not welcome her to the business in the middle of our class. Oh, our Bella's you better be being funny. Okay, good, she's being funny. Oh, Jamie, you really have to pee. I mean, fair, we have been open a while. Honestly, I know I said I wasn't trying to cheat needs, but we're right here at the end of the video. I'm going to cheat needs for the world, make everyone happy. We shouldn't have any smelly customers that way. Okay, she's going to come grab this inventory. And honestly, I was waiting for this sim to come back, because I don't know why she hates this when we've never met her. We have never met her. So let's do a respectful introduction, perhaps, and maybe we can try to gain a little bit of a relationship with her and see if we can do a tattoo on her. Greta, what are you doing? You were discussing color theory. So we are going to discuss color theory with that kid, please. Apparently we're doing it twice. Can we do it twice to the same person and it counts? Also, I love that she's sitting down to talk to the kid. That's adorable. That's adorable. Put that in your inventory, please. Alright. So we have to do a painting and ask about hobbies and skills. What about with this person? This is the same one I was having trouble finding earlier. Okay, well, maybe, perhaps we can come here and, you know what? Let's do a confident painting. See if we can finish it before the class ends. Because honestly, people are going to pay with the silver, but I want to get a gold. Jamie, you're chatting with the kid. I guess you finished your tattoo. Let's go ahead and put these in our inventory. And, oh yeah, we were talking to this person. Let's talk about warm temperature. Perhaps we can discuss neighborhood changes. We can, discuss funny story. Talk about tattooing, since you both love tattooing. You can, perhaps... Oh, good. We have a friendship now. Okay, that was easy. That was easier than I thought it would be. Alright, let's put this up here to sell. We can put this up here to sell. Honestly, this one should go over here. I feel like this one goes with this. Okay. But let's go ahead. I would love to end this by giving our competition a tattoo. I just think that would be so fitting. So let's go ahead and offer a tattoo. And let's offer a tattoo to Nina. And I don't know where she wouldn't have a tattoo, honestly. Maybe if I offer tattoo touch-up to Nina, I can see where she already has it. So she doesn't have one on her right lower arm, upper left arm, right upper arm. So she doesn't have one on her right arm, her stomach, or her head. You know what? Let's do one on her right arm. So let's go ahead and request tattoo. Or not request it. Offer tattoo to Nina. And we decided to go with right arm. So let's go with the right upper arm because we have more choices. And honestly, let's go full out. Let's go full out and do something big on her. Let's do this piece. Honestly, this piece from City Living would kind of kill it. I would love to put this on her. I would also just love to see how it showed up on her skin. I think it would look interesting. Alright, so is she going to take the tattoo now that we have a better friendship? Yes! Okay. Greta, what are you doing? You were doing your painting. People are taking notes. This is actually a painting we've done before, so it should be good. And then after this, I hope we're going to have a gold event. We have been open over 12 hours now, so I'm sure our employees are about ready to go home. We did cheat their need though, so that should help us. Alright. Also, we have this craft we can put up from the student. Okay, can you please finish your painting? I am fast forwarding. I would like you to stop chatting with your employees and just do this painting. Because it's about time for us to close up shop. So the sooner you finish this painting, better. Because you only have 39 minutes left. I'm scared we're not going to finish it. If it gets to 10 seconds and we're not finished with it, I'm just going to cheat it. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got 21 seconds and she is speechless. You surpassed my wildest imagination. Yes. We impressed our enemy. Okay. We only have 10 seconds left. I'm cheating that we finished the painting, even though we slightly didn't. We almost finished it. But I really want at least one more gold class before the end of this. Alright, Jamie. I would like to see the finish. Ooh, that looks good on her skin. Look at this. Yes, ma'am. Let's get this picture of Jamie with this girl's tattoo. She looks so happy. With herself. Hold on. Let's get it like, what's the best angle to get this from? Maybe like that. I want to get Jamie smiling. It's really hard to get her at this angle. Okay, maybe we get her like this perhaps. It's gonna have to do. Alright. She successfully tattooed her business enemy and befriended her. So we can go ahead and talk about tattooing with her. Listen to her. And then Greta, it's about time for your class to end. Because it is almost midnight. So I'm learned my lesson. We cannot end it early or it will be unsuccessful. So we have 0 minutes left, and the hobby class is complete. We got $2,700 from that class. Love that. And we got true inspiration. Oh, that is an interesting painting, Pam. That is an interesting painting. Oh, why could I just drag that? So many of them I haven't been able to drag yet, but let me drag that one. That's so weird. Let's see. Are any of the rest of these done that? I test it? No, everyone else is still finishing. Okay, well, I think on that note, I'm going to let Greta finish her painting here. And as soon as she's done with her painting, we're going to close up for the day. Because honestly, our employees are probably mad that we stayed open this long. So I would just like her to finish up her painting real quick. Because she is so close, but the bar is not moving. So I don't know if it's glitched. I actually don't know if it's glitched. I feel like she should be done. Oh, she's getting closer. It's after midnight. But people are still buying our painting. So let's go ahead and fast forward this. Come on. There we go. All right. And with that, I say let's close our business. And once again, we got about 8,000 simoleons net profit. So we opened with negative 75. We had 12 customers today, which is one more than we got yesterday. So we got $882 from that. We didn't sell as many sales as we normally did, but we did do 2 classes. But from sales, we got 12,000 simoleons, and from services, which was 9, so that's classes plus tattoos, we got 5,800 plus the money that we got paid for the tattoos. And then employee wage, since we have more employees this time, even though we're open for more hours, we got the same amount because the employee wages were a negative 1,224. But we did get 624 business renoms. It still says we could try lowering our prices, but I think we're great. And the audience was fantastic. They loved the atmosphere. And let's see, that was with us open for 17 hours. We are still just a level 2, but we're almost to a level 3. So I feel like you could probably get your employee rating up like your star to like a level 5 and maybe like less than like 4 to 7 days in game. But I might test out that theory if I don't hit level 5 when I do the different alignments. But I think really that this was a good run for the business. I definitely say it runs kind of smoother when you have employees, but also the employees don't exactly listen to 100% how you would want them to do it, but I still think they do a good job. I wish they just wouldn't talk to you as much. I feel like the employees distract you, but I feel like running this business went pretty smooth. We made a ton of money from it. Like, if you can afford to open it, which honestly is cheaper to open if you live on the lot, which makes sense. But if you can open it, afford to open it, it's a good way for you to get money, especially if you're starting from a good business point. I might start from a starter business point at some point and see how much longer it takes to get our revenue up to that point. But for my first business, I think this went pretty well, because once we bought the business and opened the business, we basically started out with 11,000 simoleons, and we have 49,000 simoleons. So we made 38,000 simoleons in 2 business days. That's pretty impressive. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video here. Like I have stated before, I have a whole playlist of business and hobbies, like play game reviews and just other type of reviews, and I have some more coming out. So if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe. And with that, I'm going to end this video here. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,